You ready? There you go. All right. Well, my name is Clyde Russell Johnson the Fourth, and that's my official name. I'm named after my great-grandfather. And for the first part of my life, through school, whenever there was a substitute teacher, I had to remind them that I go by my middle name, Russell. But unfortunately, when they said my name is Clyde, that reminded the whole classroom my name is Clyde, and for a few weeks they kept calling me Clyde. But I learned to live with it, and now I only use my name Clyde exclusively for banks, government, and the police. I was born in the year 1988 in Canada, in Calgary, Canada, and I was born in April, and a few months before I was born, the Winter Olympics were in Calgary, and although I couldn't really enjoy the events, I heard my mother really loved carrying me around when she went to the events, and I heard it was great. You'd think growing up in Canada, I love the cold. I do like winter and hockey. I would rather have a warm climate, and one of my dream places to go is a little island off the Madagascar coast, a few miles off. It's called Mauritius. If you haven't heard of it, I highly recommend it. It has no snow all year round. I was born in a good family in the church. I was raised with the gospel of Jesus Christ in my life, and I was brought up to respect others and to be honest and true to who I am. I'm the youngest of three siblings, and so I have all the benefits and the habits of the baby in the family, so it's all good. Most of my memories growing up were good memories and fun. My mother would make piñatas for our birthdays, and we'd hit them, and they'd fill with all candy, and the candy would scatter, and that was all fun. And I'd have to learn really quickly, though, that anything colorful wasn't a piñata and wasn't meant to be hit, and there was no candy in it. And so we always had that in our families. I grew up wanting to serve a mission, and by the time I was preparing to go to serve a mission, I had to remember all the things I learned. And I was called to serve in Texas, and no one taught me about heat by then, so I learned really quickly what heat was like. 110-degree weather was something of a shock to me. If I hadn't served my mission, I wouldn't have met my wife. She also was a missionary in the mission, and we now currently live in Idaho. And we have two little boys, a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. And if you were to tell me 10 years ago that I was going to have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old, I would have asked you for your phone number, and then 10 years later would have called you and asked you to babysit while I take a nap, because they're a handful. But we do enjoy them, and we do have fun. In all honesty, I love my family, and I love how they have developed me into who I am right now. I know that without them I wouldn't know who I am, and I'm a father and a husband and a son of God, and I really love my life. So that's it.